Morning everyone! Today is a little bit rainy and cold here. Yes, it is a little bit rainy and cold, so we are dressed a little bit more warmly, but it's still pretty dang hot even with the rain. So we are going to go out for lunch, and then later today my Nana arrives! Yes, your great grandma! So excited, so excited. My aunt and my cousin also arrived, so we are going to have, I think, just a pizza dinner, a very easy pizza dinner, and yeah, I'm really excited to see everyone, especially my Nan, especially your great grandma. Yes! It's gonna be a good day. So today my mum and my baby sister and my eldest sister and I, and then the three babies, all went out for lunch and spent the day together, and it was really lovely. Today was a super cold, miserable, rainy day, typical Melbourne weather, but it was still really, really nice to get out and just... I like walking. I have missed this so much. Living in a place where you can walk out of your door and down a sidewalk with like pretty little trees all around. That doesn't exist in Mississippi. In Mississippi, you need to get in your car and drive anywhere. If you want to walk around a park, you need to drive to that park. There's no, or at least where we live in Mississippi, there's nothing like that. So I've really missed it, and I've been really enjoying it. We go for walks at least once a day with all the kiddies and go to the parks and stuff and go out for lunch or coffee, and it's just... it's really, really, really nice. It's a really nice atmosphere. So yeah, that's what we did today. Also, afterwards, my mum got my eldest sister and I to sit down at the computer and go on a huge shopping spree for kids' toys, for these little wooden, amazing children's toys. They're gonna last a lifetime. They're gonna last, you know, all throughout Layla and the rest of our future babies, and then they would probably be able to pass them on. Like, they were so cute, and she totally spoiled us. She let us just pick out whatever we wanted for the babies because, you know, my mum's missed some, you know, Christmases and birthdays and stuff just because of the distance. It's hard to keep up with stuff like that, and we don't worry about it much. So, you know, it was like payment for all of those missed gifts. Not that we keep track of them. But it was really sweet. It was really, really nice of my mum to do that for Layla and for any future babies. And speaking of which, just being here and looking after or assisting to look after these three tiny kids. I mean, baby A is only 18 months, and then baby L, my baby, is 6 months, and then baby O is not even a month old yet, has just been such a beautiful experience, and it's nowhere near over, but just these first few days have been just really, really solidifying to me the fact that I love being a mom. And I can't wait to have more babies. I mean, Ken and I kind of decided, I'm tearing up, not meaning to, Ken and I kind of decided that we weren't going to have more babies for 2018. We're gonna have a no baby year, and then we were gonna, you know, start trying again, just so we had that little bit of a gap, a little bit of an age gap. And waiting will be hard. Waiting until 2019, that's forever away, and I think Layla will make a really good big sister. Obviously we're just gonna have to see how it goes, but I love being a mom. It's amazing. It's so awesome. And obviously I have other interests, other hobbies, other stuff like that, but I feel deep in my soul that this was something that I was just meant to do. It's something that I'm supposed to do with my life, and it's awesome. It's so awesome. I love being an auntie too. It's super rad. So tomorrow, my Nana arrives, and my auntie and my cousin. They get here pretty late in the evening, but I think my other sister, I've got so many sisters, my other sister will be hanging out with us tomorrow as well, so it's going to be full house. Hopefully it is not raining, and that way we'll be able to listen to the birds. That way we'll be able to go out and, you know, play in the garden and go to the park and all that kind of stuff. Hopefully it'll be a nice day. It'll be nice even if it does rain, but yeah, that's what happened with me today. Also, Ken told me that he worked on the snake house, which I don't think we even really told you guys that we were going to do the snake house thing. I don't know what he's said so far. I'm sure he's vlogged about it today, but this is so exciting for me. I am going to completely renovate this space and do it up so that it is like this amazing, tranquil snake haven thing. Because right now, the pictures he sent to me, it looks so sad. It's just this little concrete room with nothing in it because it's our storm shelter. It doesn't have windows or anything. But I'm going to make it like, I want a big sign above the door, and I want to make it so that you open it up and you just enter into this paradise of snakes. So that's my next major kind of building-ish home reno project that I'll be working on when I get home again. I am beyond excited. It's going to be so amazing. So I don't know, I don't even know everything that I'm going to do. I just have all these ideas in my head. Those of you who have read Lemony Snicket's Series of Unfortunate Events or seen the TV show that was on Netflix, although I didn't think that that was that great, but the books, the snake book, that's what I envision. Just amazing. I want to have lots of potted plants, and I want like the door handle to be a big snake, and I want the big sign above the door being like, enter at your own risk, snake house, and then it just to be stunning. Stunning. That's all I ask. Just stunning. Also, a couple of you guys said that my accent is now a lot stronger now that I'm back, which makes sense because I'm now once again surrounded by people who all speak with South African / Australian accents. So I'm back to being old Mary, and I have no doubt that it'll go away as soon as I'm back in America again. Oh, I've missed these birds. I have missed these birds. Layla's already in bed, if you're wondering where she is. And I am gonna watch some terrible TV and then go to bed too, because I am tired. It's tiring. It's wonderfully, wonderfully tiring.
Yeah, latte.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think you like that one. Oh, you're dipping it on your shirt.
Sitting out here on the porch, having to relax. We got the heater going. Yeah, the old propane heater. Now you may be thinking, when you look up there, that looks really close to all the wood up there. Isn't that going to catch on fire? Well, let's get up and take a look at it. You got this thing here. You see this big thing on the top? It reflects heat. So above here, it's warm, but it's not hot. Down here, it's hot. Like it pushes it all back down. Of course, it rises back up, but it's not close enough to anything to burn anything down, so don't worry about it. It's okay. It's fine. It's so toasty right here. Oh, man. It's really warm. I don't know what it is. There's just something about sitting outside on the porch at night. When it's cold, you're all bundled up, but you have a heater nearby. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just a southern thing. I don't know. I think people around the world do this. I enjoy it. Got me my little drink here. It's tasty. Dane is on his way. We're gonna chill a bit, and then we're gonna go in there and we're gonna stream some Bad Dudes ×2. Have some fun playing some games. Trying to get him to play Heavy Rain. The internet was messed up, and I think Heavy Rain would be good for him. My day's gone okay. I went and checked the snakes. I checked the snakes this morning to make sure that the temperatures were good, and they were. Like it felt as good as it did in the house. Like the house would keep around 70 degrees, and I went out there. The heater, the little space heater, was still running, but it was warm. Like it was warm in there. So I think it's going to be okay. I think we have to find another heater though. I don't feel like that little one is made to stay on as much as it has to stay on. So we have to find a little heavier duty one. And what else I do today? I was an adult today. I did a lot of adult things. Not cool adult things, but like housework adult things. Did the dishes. I fed the dogs, fed the animals, and then my dad told me about this insecticide that's really good because we have a big fire ant problem in the yard. And so I got it and I mixed them up in the drum and I was going around shooting the fire ants, and they were all spreading like, oh, we're dying, we're melted. And I was like, whoa, as I sprayed them. So maybe that'll take care of our fire ant problem, because when Layla gets a little older and she starts running around, I don't want her to like run out in the front yard and jump into a fire ant bed. That'd be terrible. My brother, actually, when he was a baby, like a toddler walking around, still in diapers, he kicked a fire ant bed. He knew what they were, like we had told him. He kicked one and he turned around to run because he's like, haha, I kicked their fire ant bed. But he fell, and he fell into the fire ant bed. And of course, in toddler fashion, he just sat there and cried in the fire ant bed. True story. A true story. It really happened. So anyway, I don't want that to happen to Layla. And I don't know how much longer we're going to be living here in this area. I figure next year, in 2018, we'll start looking around for other properties. There's a couple of concerns about this area. My dad built this house. You can see it over there. It's kind of looking at us. But anyway, he recommends that you stay in a house for like 7 to 8 years, then you move on. If you're building houses, if you're able to build new houses, because then everything's new, and then he says about that time, then you actually have to start working on the upkeep, and then the price will start going like it plateaus. Anyway, a lot of adult talk, I know, but it's like prime time is around 8 years. Is what he says anyway. So we're gonna be looking around. The neighborhood that we're actually in isn't like the best neighborhood. It's okay, but there's quite a few trashy people around. And then our neighbor has some dogs they're behind fence, and they are very aggressive. Like especially while they're fenced up, they're aggressive. When he lets them out and they gives them some outside time, they're cool. But when they're in the fence, do not approach. And I know Layla's going to go up there and be like, puppy dog, and then they're just going to gnaw her hand off. There's issues. There's a couple issues. But I got my shop here. The shop is freaking great. I got everything set the way I want it. But I guess it's going to be like another year before we actually start trying to move anywhere. And of course, I'd like to stay nearby to family, and that's while we're here and where we are. And but then in Australia, Mary has a lot of family. I don't know. There's a lot of places. We don't really have to stay anywhere. We can go anywhere we want, you know. So nice. So nice out here. Yes, so warm. Bacon down on me. Oh, bacon. Oh, the bacon. Sizzle. All right, listen. So real talk. I miss my gals. Oh, I miss waking up in the morning and Mary has brought little Layla, and she's laid in the bed, and I wake up and get to play with the baby. I miss it. I didn't realize how much I miss it until this morning. I woke up and I was like, where'd the baby at? Oh. But of course I miss him every day, but I don't know, it really hit me this morning. I was like, man, can't wait for them to come back, but they're not coming back until December 4th. I've mentioned this a couple of times in the videos that I haven't really been making anything lately. Like, I haven't really been streaming or recording the letter or anything. I've just kind of been doing a couple of these vlogs, and most of these are Mary's, like stuff Mary's doing. There's stuff happening around the house that I gotta deal with that kind of sucks, but I don't think I'm gonna really worry about it anymore. You know? You guys don't know what I'm talking about, but screw it. Screw those problems. I just want to play video games. And you guys that come to the streams are always like super supportive. There's a couple of people that always really show out when I'm streaming, and they're just like throwing freaking bits at me and subscribing and just giving me all the money. I'm like, yes, you're my friend. Because anyway, you guys have been super supportive. I really appreciate it. You guys are always awesome. I wish that I was a little better of a YouTuber or / streamer and gave you guys more of what you want, but it is what it is. We'll make it. And this beard, I don't know, like I got this little boggin on, you know, I got my purple hair hanging out the back. It really brings out the beard, doesn't it? Maybe. At least it covers up my stupid hair. I still gotta lose all that weight. I still weigh 230. Like, I've gained muscle. Like, I can see in the mirror that I've gained muscle, but muscle weighs more than fat, so maybe I'm on the right track. Or maybe I'm just gonna be fat and muscular, which is gonna be cool too, because Mary apparently likes that. She tells me that anyway. I don't know if it's true. Anyway, so thank you guys very much for watching all our videos and this vlog. Put something nice in the comments for me, please. And we'll see you guys next time. Until then, stay toasty, my friends. Bye!